The Denver Broncos can't keep getting away with this.
Why not?
They can't keep getting away with this. Because the Denver Broncos are now 8-2, the best record in the NFL. And they have scored 1 touchdown in their last 17 drives. Last night's game, I watched the second half of it when we got back from the Stavros show. Admittedly, fell asleep in the second half of it, which marked safe because they beat the Raiders 10-7 in one of the grossest games of the season. 13 3-and-outs, 15 punts, 3 picks, 2 missed field goals, a blocked punt, and 8 sacks. And yet the Broncos win. They get their 8th win of the year. Their defense remains steadfast. Last night they had 6 sacks. They hit Geno 11 times. But this offense is going to bite them in the booty at some point in the playoffs because it is precarious. It just does not feel sustainable. Shout out Will Lutz, MVP of the Broncos season. What a kicker. What a man. This is like all the Steelers teams of the 2020s.
Yes. So, and they were all good, and they were all good enough to win championships.
No, I said the 2020s.
Oh, 2020s. Oh, yeah.
They were not good enough to win championships. They make it to the playoffs. They are good enough to have a winning record. And at this point, the Broncos very much could win the AFC West. Yeah. They defeat the Chiefs in the regular season. Woohoo!
This is also like the Ravens of the 2000s. I think Steelers, some of the 2000s as well, where you say, all right, we know what we got on offense. We know what we got at quarterback. Defense, special teams, go out there
Save us.
and make this thing work and make it happen. The Broncos are 6-2 in 1-score games this year. And by my count, last year, they were 1-6 in those games. So some of it might just be a lucky bounce of the football. But you think about when I saw that game, if we can call it that, it immediately took me to the Vikings of 2022. Where, I don't know if you guys remember, that Vikings team had a tremendous record, but they were winning all of the 1-point games. The most, not 1 point, all of the 1-possession games. The most 1-possession wins in an NFL season were those Vikings with 11. And then they got to the playoffs, and to your point, they met their end. And we all kind of expected it. Then in the playoffs, they got really handled, if I remember correctly, in 2022. But hey, you can't win the Super Bowl if you can't get to the playoffs. And right now, this Broncos team
is going to get there.
It's going to get to the playoffs. The playoffs.
Hey, the playoffs.
Playoffs. Let them go.
What's the opposite of a moral victory?
Opposite of a moral victory?
A defeating loss.
Well, that means that they would have lost.
Or a defeating win.
Yes.
A defeating victory.
Yeah.
The bar is low. Go for Bo.
Immoral victory.
An immoral victory.
There we go.
It felt immoral watching that game. The only quarterbacks that Bo Nix has a better success rate than this season, Russell Wilson, who's dead, Cam Ward, who's dying, but has a chance to revive oneself. He's a rookie. It'll be okay. And Dylan Gabriel. That is it. That is all. That is bad. The Broncos have beat the 3-6 Jakes Browning-led Bengals, the 2-7 Geno Smith-led Raiders by 3 points, the 3-5 now Davis Mills-led Texans by 3 points, the 1-7 Justin Fields-led Jets 13-12, the 2-7 Jackson Dart-led Giants by 1 point, and the 1-8 Cam Ward-led Titans by 1 score.
So what you're telling me is they're winning football games.
What you're telling me is they've won 8 games.
That's
Broncos country, let's ride.
They've won 8 games, dog. Like, what do you want from them?